Now we know the iron triangle of project management, right?
Yeah. Triple constraints of project.
Yeah.
You have defined scope, you have defined timeline, you have defined budget. Scope, schedule or timeline and budget. Yeah, cost.
Yes, scope is kind of defined earlier, but still we are dealing with uncertainties. We don't know, right? Whatever estimation we have done, estimations are estimations. And we might uncover a lot of things. We might discover a lot of things during the execution. So now take for example, right? Now suppose say I have an ancestral home, and I think after my dad passed away, my mom is still living with my elder brother, and then that house is kind of abandoned for a long time. Now, last year, my brother and I said, okay, we'll go and renovate it. And then we said, okay, no, anyway, nobody's staying here. We'll just, paint the house and then come back. None of us have time to see. Now, when the scope was very clear, then we said, okay, we'll just paint the house and come back. We did not spend a lot of money because nobody's actually staying. But we called the painter, he gave us an estimate saying, okay, no, it will cost you so many hours, and then this is the amount. You can pay me hourly, or you can pay me, a fixed price. And I said, no, hourly. I know that is very difficult. We'll give you a fixed price. So you quote your price. Obviously, he added his buffer, and then we agreed. So 2-3 days into painting, he said, there is a small place where it has been leaking since last 2 months, and then probably this small wall is going to collapse. Now what do we do? So painting a house is a very simple job, right? It's not even knowledge work. It's a very simple job, but still we discovered something while doing some work there. Now here we are talking about knowledge work. Here we're talking about software development. Even though we said, okay, no, we have to just build this report. Right? We have to build this dashboard. Probably you have to collect data from these different data sources, and you have to build this dashboard. But still, there could be a lot of unknowns. While we are extracting data, maybe we'll notice some unknowns. So here, how is it even possible that this is fixed, and this is fixed? Has anybody been able to deliver a project where we met the deadline within the budget with all the 200, 300 requirements which was given to us, and without people working on weekends and 14 hours a day? The concept is we are dealing with unknowns. We're dealing with knowledge work where there will be things which we'll discover during the execution. And what we do, primarily what we do is invert the triangle. Yes, cost is a major factor, time is a major factor. So what we do here is we don't need to probably build all these 250 requirements that we have discussed. And what we do is we keep the scope flexible if needed. So we might not be able to build if this has to be fixed. And then if the time is fixed, if the cost is fixed, so what we try to do is we keep the scope flexible. We don't need to build anything and everything to release the product to the customer. Of course, there will be some must-haves, should haves, could have, or will not have now or will have later. So that is the concept